Sex and power. The philosopher Derrida reminds us when thinking about imagery, we are all mediators, translators. We all have an interpretation of an image, and whatever precautions you take so the photograph will look like this or that, there comes a moment where the photograph surprises you. And this is what makes talking about sexualization so difficult. What is overly sexual to one person might be banal to another, or even the same person in a different context. Dorothy Smith said, "The standpoint of women situates the inquirer in the sight of her bodily existence and in the local actualities of her working world." Those who undertake inquiry from this standpoint begin always from women's experience as it is for women. We are the authoritative speakers of our experience. The question is never, is this sexy? The question is the character being empowered or disempowered by the scene? When creating a character in any medium, you are always considering the power dynamic of the character in relation to the other characters. A male derives power through his ability to act on the environment. He uses his body as a tool, and traits like strength, agility, and constitution are all associated with power. Wealth, experience, and resources are similarly understood as powerful. They indicate the person's position in society and his ability to summon support. A male character can appear scarred, disfigured, elderly, or ugly, and still be perceived as powerful, as these traits do not limit one's ability to affect the environment. Women often derive their power from the ability to manipulate society. A woman's power comes not from her direct action, but her ability to manipulate those around her. Beauty, charisma, elegance, and prestige are all associated with power. A woman's strength or speed is not completely devoid of power, but it matters less than with a man. This speaks to the difference between the two genders. Naomi Wolf maintains that if women are able to attract men, these men allow her to access power that she normally would not have access to. This is further illustrated by the portrayal of villainous characters within stories. Too often, the villain in a story is a woman who has sacrificed her prestige and beauty and refuses to give away her power. This very act of demanding to be treated as a conduit of power damages the reputation of all women and the society at large, justifying her destruction by the player. Sex appeal, beauty, strength, speed, all these things are amazing tools to create complicated characters. But unless you are giving the characters a story that allows them to evolve and advance, you rob both the character and the audience of their true potential. A character isn't sexist because of the breasts she is given. A character is sexist if she is created to simply display those breasts. The Fine Young Capitalists are a group of professionals that are dedicated to making stuff to make the world a more interesting place. So sign up at thefineyoungcapitalist.com and get involved.